Tell us a bit about your musical upbringing. I mean, you learned a couple instruments to play.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How did that happen? Did you have special teachers or
No, no,
grandmother? I don't know.
no. There's nobody, who was able to teach me. So I had to learn by myself. Then mainly, playing the guitar. I started playing the guitar when I was 15 years old, and then over the years, I was kind of, how do you say? Just when I started playing the guitar, I kind of found the pleasure of creation.
You got two daughters
Yeah.
so far. Do you miss them a lot on tour?
Yeah. I really miss them, because this before this tour started, the big earthquake and tsunami struck Japan. It was big catastrophe, and I was having a hard time to decide to start this tour. And then, because I had to leave my family, friends, staff in Japan, and now they're still suffering, with tons of sorrow. So I really miss my family. I really miss Japan. All of my friends in Japan. So. We need to kind of take action, to get rid of nuclear.
The whole world.
Yeah. I know that it can be happen right now because we are living on this business or lifestyle, but it's the thing, we gotta change for next generation, especially, our kids and our next generation, this earth should be alive even after we die in 50 or 60 years, so yeah, it's I know it's pretty hard then, but yeah, we gotta do it. And in my opinion, music actually is not necessary to live. We just eat, sleep, and sex. That's all we need to live, right? But at least music exists. Music should be positive. So that make people happy. So it's not problem at all. But at the same time, we all musicians are responsible to kind of deal with that problem with our music. Not only in encouraging people, just to appealing the how important that the issue is really important.
You got two kids now. What languages do they learn?
English.
English.
Yeah. Our whole conversation at home is in English. My wife is from Hawaii, so yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Because 4 years ago I couldn't speak English at all. It was I was struggling. I went to LA after I stopped my career, and I started learning English. And then I don't want my kids to feel like what I felt while I was studying. I was so miserable. When you go outside, I think you can feel. When you go to China or Korea or some places that you never able to understand what they say, it feels so miserable. So yeah, conversation at home is all in English. By the way, you guys know my name.
You conversate a lot when you're on tour. Do you chat with your kids?
Yeah, via Skype or whatever. But it's pretty hard to find a time because kind of time difference and then the schedule and the tour is hectic, right? Just doing a bunch of press like this and sound check, show, taking a shower and just get ready, get on the bus and then check all of the recordings from the show, for improvement. Yeah. So it's pretty hard to, you know, find time and internet access. Yeah, it's pretty hard. You know?
Really?
Even at this venue, I was kind of having a hard time to get internet access.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You also have a Korean background, is that right?
Yeah.
Have you learned that language, or
No,
have you visited the country?
Yeah. A bunch of times I went, you know, for my concerts. You know, so many people are waiting for me and supporting, you know, big, strong fan base in Korea. And then, yeah, I always speak Korean in Korea. I go, but actually it's pretty hard to remember all of the phrases. So, yeah, I'm trying to, you know, speak every language on every country. Yeah, in the French, Portuguese, Spanish, but it's always slipping out of my, you know, right after the show. So. Hey, what's up? I'm Miyavi from Tokyo. You guys watching Mulachak, the only TV show you need. Stay tuned. Peace.
Mulachak!